What's up? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the V Bodybuilding Show, brought to you by ProSubs. We're here at the 2014 NPC AZ Open. It's a PS takeover. Last night it was a PT by Joe takeover. What'd you think of the show?
It was a great show. Very, very tough competition. The bodybuilding divisions were.
They were good.
You've seen it. I mean,
yeah, they were good.
I couldn't pick a front runner. Normally we can pick a front runner.
Yeah, I mean the heavyweight class. You had a top two there. You had Corey Upton and the guy that won. What was his name? We were just talking to his trainer.
Was it Juan?
Juan won the overall at the Tucson show, and yeah, so.
Yeah, from super heavies all the way down. I mean,
and even the women's figure was crazy. It was like a national level show.
Great.
As always, Miles putting on an awesome show.
As always.
And hey, Kim Niesel, come over here and say hi.
How are you?
Speaking of
Hi, guys.
Miles Niesel, this is Kim Niesel, his business partner, wife, beautiful wife, and a great personal friend. I'm a big fan. You've never been on the V Bodybuilding Show. So say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome to the V Show, Big V Show.
What's different from this show compared to the Tucson show, do you think?
Well, we have more athletes, of course, and the athletes, they're just amazing. All of them. Like you said, I do not know who to pick.
Competition's getting more and more fierce.
It is. It is definitely getting more and more fierce.
Yeah. So you have a lot of new exciting things coming on with Miles Productions, right?
Yes, we do. We have a new show in September. We're adding a new show in April, and we will have 7 shows now here in Arizona. Oh, we're also
Sanctioning the show.
Sanctioning the show for Jim Russell in Lake Havasu.
So that's 8 shows.
It's 8 shows. Yes.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
Yeah,
That's great. But Arizona bodybuilding really has grown tremendously because of Miles Productions. And I was just in California competing, and from the backstage to the expediters to the pump up room. I'm just gonna say, Lonnie T, you're a great guy, but the show here, yeah, we like it. I like Lonnie.
I love Lonnie. Hey.
But I'm judged better here. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a very run. They're both very well ran.
Yes.
But you really do treat the athletes like gold.
It's all about the athletes.
I saw you walking by. I wanted to thank you for everything.
Thank you.
And I love being a part of these shows, and I look forward to continued success with the team here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. I'm going to get going.
Yeah, I know you're busy. Thanks for stopping by, Kim.
Thank you.
Cool. So back to the show. Back to the show. So you were gonna do the show. You're gonna do Team Universe.
I was going to do Team Universe due to
Unforeseen problems.
Unforeseen problems which happen in this industry. I was
Hurricanes.
unable to compete. I got stranded in North Carolina at the airport and could not make it to New Jersey to compete. So I was unable to compete.
I gotta commend it to you, dude, because the guy tried to rent a car, and then the roads were closed, and it would have been a 10-hour drive. I mean, you didn't just give up when that flight was canceled.
No, I went to every ticket, trying to get a flight to Chicago to New Jersey, from Detroit to New Jersey, anywhere I could get a flight to, and they shut down the entire airport. And then my last resort was to rent a car. Rented a car, drove about 2 miles, and the roads had literally 2 feet of standing water in them.
Oh my God.
And that's when I said, it's not going to happen.
You know, when you're my bro, and I knew what was going on with you, I was thinking in the back of my mind you would come and do this show, the AZ Open, that was just 2 weeks away, and then your coach Josh Marmont said, hold off on this one.
Yeah, we both talked about it. We said, it was definitely doable. I was definitely in the best shape, the best condition that I've ever been in. But just to carry that conditioning for another 2 weeks would have been, pardon my French, would have been absolute hell. So we just, for me to come here and try and compete with non-natural athletes, it would have been very, 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 very tough for me. So, and I was already in a state of mind where I was, down and a little bit depressed, for not competing, and then to come here and get,
And you didn't even, if it were me and the roads were closed and everything, and I couldn't get there, I would have had a cheat meal. I would have been drinking water. But dude, you're like, doing your water thing. You're eating your meals. Actually, you missed a couple meals, but I mean, you were staying on course just in case you were able to get there.
Just in case. And then Josh was also telling me along the way that just think about maybe doing this show. So I didn't want to do a cheat meal, and
Yeah.
But then we got back and he decided maybe it's just the best we just take an entire year off, and that's what happened. So here we are. Probably taking a year off.
So yeah, check out Shawn. It's SC Britson on IG. He's got all kinds of, my co-host a lot of times, inspirational posts. So I just did a show. I did the West Coast Classic. Worst placing of my career. Although I'm very proud of what I did and what I accomplished, and although I did look my best, I still look pretty good.
Nah, you look phenomenal. And
No.
once again, unforeseen things happen in this industry, whether it be injuries, whether it be hurricanes, or in your case, you got a stomach virus and he couldn't keep his food down, therefore he turned out flat and couldn't carve up correctly, but still looked amazing on stage. If you go to his IG and look at his pictures, you were ripped.
Well, I was ripped, but if I wanted to look like I did the next day in Gold Venice, and then that would have been a different story. But anyway, that was a fierce competition. Again, I'm a little bit biased to Arizona shows. I've done really well here, but that was a great show. Lonnie Teeper, Tamer Gundy, everyone was very supportive of me coming out there and doing that show. So that was cool. Got some new news too.
Yeah, actually a bunch of new news.
Yeah.
What's going on with Metroflex?
Oh, Metroflex Gym, as you know, there's the location right now is at I-17 in Bell Road. I'm going to partner up with Josh Barnett. We're going to open up a Mecca Metroflex down on Rose Garden and Cave Creek Road, guys. So it's going to be awesome. We're going to have posing room. We're going to have a protein juice bar. We're going to have the best trainers. We're going to have the best athletes. We're going to have guest appearances. We're going to have competitions. It is the Mecca Bodybuilding Metroflex. So look for it. Go to Metroflex Phoenix on Facebook or IG and stay posted as to when the pre-sale starts and when we open up the gym.
What other news we got? Let's see. What's the new news that you got recently this week?
I'm like chomping at the bit to talking about.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us what's going on with you now?
Well, I got a phone call last week from producer Candace King, offered me a part in her movie, The Perfect Physique. Honored to be part of this docudrama, a history-making film. But when she called me, I thought, actually I said, I just did a competition, did you see my photos? And she said, yeah, you look fantastic, but that's not what we want you for. We want you to, I'm like, oh, okay, well, what am I on the show for? She said, well, the V Bodybuilding show, I want you to interview all the athletes. And that's even better to me. I mean, I started the show to promote the sport of bodybuilding and the athletes. So to be, selected to be a part of this film is a huge honor. I'm ecstatic. So hopefully I'll deliver some riveting interviews. And we'll make this enhance the movie. That's all I want to do.
What else we got?
We got.
Should we reveal some news about the Ride Now stuff that we're going to be teaming with?
You do the Ride Now. Shawn brought Ride Now to the V Bodybuilding show. It's a contributing sponsor that we're going to partner up, hopefully with ProSubs and the Mr. Hyde RTD.
Yeah, we're going to try and hopefully get ProSubs involved with it, but with Ride Now, they've asked us to join with them in helping them. We initially thought it was just going to be a calendar shoot, do a 12-month, calendar shoot where they promote, across the country in all their stores, which they want to do. But after sitting down with them, they actually wanted us to help them with a, how do you call it, model search or a face of the company, right?
Right now, like a girl they're going to put up on a billboard that you drive down the freeway, advertising, national publicized calendar. So it's a big deal. So we're gonna have auditions. We're gonna have events. Obviously, they're partnered with the MMA. We already had one with Ride Now, where we had we recruited some girls to be a ring girl or round. Is it ring girl? Round girl.
Ring girl.
Ring girl.
Just walked around and
round 5.
Walk around the ring. Yeah.
Kind of like our trophy girls tonight that walk out with women's figure. Yeah.
So all you ladies out there, look for this because this isn't just a one time. This is a big deal. I mean, you could be the face of Ride Now. I mean, from posters to they go to these big motocross events in Vegas, and you could be the lady that is the face of Ride Now Powersports, doing photo shoots, doing signings, doing whatever. I mean,
and it sounded like to me in the meeting that we had that it wasn't just one. I think there's probably going to be a selection of maybe a handful, maybe.
Yeah, it sounded like maybe 3, but it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 2. We don't really know. So it's going to come
They've
down
got a lot
to
of cool ideas. I think
Yeah.
they're, as soon as they finalize and get their things together, they'll get it to us. We'll get it to you. So make sure to follow me on IG. That's ProSubs Bodybuilding by V, or SC Britson on IG too. And you're on Facebook. That's just Shawn Britson.
Yep.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Cool, man. So thank you for watching. The V Bodybuilding Show brought to you by ProSubs. Thanks to ProSubs, 6-pack bags, My Oatmeal, Metroflex Gym, Ride Now, Peter Jungle, Swole Swag Watches, my sponsors. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you.